wide receiver Elijah Sarratt. We'll start with Jack, and we'll go to Seth.
Elijah, I think we talked to you during fall camp just about your opportunity to go from like playing in the FCS when you began your career to now Indiana. Now that you guys are approaching the college football playoff, just I guess, how much has that made your journey kind of special to the point where you're now competing for a national championship?
Yeah, honestly, I haven't thought about it much, but you saying that, it is pretty special to be here right now. I came from school with less than 5,000 kids to playing in the college football playoffs, so can't do nothing but thank God for where I'm at here right now, honestly.
Seth, and we'll go to Todd.
Yeah, Elijah, what do you feel like has made this season so successful for you individually and for the offense as a whole?
Just putting in the work every single day, off-season workouts, when we go home by ourselves, me working out, taking care of my body, just all of that, putting a lot into this stuff every single day, clocking in and out. That's what I can attribute it to.
Todd Cromer on your left, and then Mike.
Elijah, Notre Dame secondary is pretty stout. What have been your impressions of them on film, and what do you feel like is your own key in terms of what approach you need to take to be successful in the game?
Yeah, they're great defense from D-line all the way to the back end. Coached well. They're ranked for a reason. They're in this college football playoffs for a reason. They run a lot of man, so keys for us are just winning our one-on-ones when we get the chance, and whenever we quarterback those the ball, just going up and making a play and going from there.
Second on your left to Mike, and then Zach.
Yeah, Elijah, I'm not sure how much good on good you get to do kind of during the fall when season starts, but going against D'Angelo Pons, what have you noticed about him? What maybe separates him from other corners you've gone against? Just your impressions of kind of his skill set and talent level.
Yeah, I tell people this to this day. I still personally think he's the best corner I've went against since I've stepped foot in college. No disrespect to anyone else, but that's just how good of a player D'Lo is. He's twitchy. He knows the game, and I could see him playing on Sundays in a couple of years for sure.
Staying with Zach, and then go to Ravi.
Obviously, we've sort of seen you thrive in single coverage. It seems like Notre Dame, even with those younger guys, is not afraid to leave them on an island in man coverage. Just, how do you attack that when you are expecting kind of a lot of one-on-one, and maybe a game like this for you is a little bit more about just winning that straight, not worrying about zone reads and things, but just winning that battle right across the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, they have younger corners, but they play with a lot of confidence. They're coached well, have great technique, and really just changing up what I'm giving them each play, changing up my releases, and just making plays, really, I'm going to have my chances to make my plays, and just got to do it when it happens,
We'll go on your right to Ravi, and then to Joe.
Yeah, just wanted to get your thoughts on Curtis. He comes from a smaller school, not only does well, he's the top-rated quarterback, according to Pro Football Focus, of anybody in the playoff. What is it that makes him that good?
Puts his time in. He's a vet in this. Played a lot of football. His brother's a quarterback in the league, so he's around a football family, and he really just puts his time in every single day. He's coached, but has a great coach behind him, telling him what to do, and he just loves the game. He tells me what I'm doing right, tells me what I'm doing wrong, and he's a good leader out there, and I wouldn't want anyone else to be my quarterback.
We'll go to Joe, third row on your right, and we'll go to Pete.
Elijah, we've heard from Aiden and Curtis both say it was around week 2 of fall camp where they felt things click and the potential start to feel real. What was going on in that second week where you might have felt that way as well, and around the team, the vibes?
Just things were the process of things were starting to get better. Little stuff that we were messing up in the beginning, we were finally getting our timing down on routes, timing down on blocking and run game, and everyone just started to gel. And it really took off from there. Of course, we were kind of slow in our first game, but made some adjustments, and we were on from there.
We'll go Pete, your far left, and then Owen.
Elijah, obviously the importance of chemistry between receiver and quarterback is huge. Was there a eureka moment where maybe when you and Curtis finally clicked, whether it was in practice or a game, or like, hey, we are on the same page?
Really, it took us a while to connect on some deep routes. It was like the first deep route we connected on. We were like, okay, this is how it's supposed to be, and then it just clicked from there. It took a lot of reps in practice. We got some work in after practice, and those just built up over time. Just allowed us to start succeeding,
We'll go Owen, third on your left, and then Adam.
Hey, Elijah. Chance of snow on Friday. What did you learn from the Purdue game as a receiver, and how can you prepare for that in these practices leading up to the game?
I mean, practice-wise, you can't really prepare for it. Cold is cold regardless. I have a couple tricks, Vaseline maybe, look a little shiny out there. But the heated benches, they help out a lot. But really, you can't really do much. It's really mind over matter at that point. Just got to go out there and play some football.
Adam, third row behind the camera.
It has been decades since Indiana and Notre Dame have played one another, whether it's in the building or out in the campus and in the community. Do you sense an excitement about renewing the rivalry regardless of the stage and the stakes that this game carries?
Yeah, I see it every day. I need to get off of Twitter. I see it a little too much. But now I understand the importance to everyone who's involved with both programs, and I'm just excited to be able to play in this game. Who knows the next time we're going to be able to play, and just want to go out there and compete for the fans and do my best,
Go Will, second row on your right, and then we'll go to Jim.
Elijah, we spoke to Miles Price last week, and he said he had a vision for Indiana being this far back in January. Did the receiver room seem to share that vision, or even just the team?
Yeah, definitely the receiver-wise and team. I personally, I had like 2024 goals, football goals, and that was one of my goals. It's like hanging up kind of on my locker, so I see it damn near every single day. Sorry, excuse my language, sorry, but yeah, it was a goal that we set. You don't really think about it throughout the season because you just go on week by week, trying to compete and win games, and we're not really treating it any different. Treating this game just like any other game. Going to try to go out there and put the work in and do our thing.
All right, we'll wrap it up with Jim on the left front row.
Elijah, this whole team has played with a chip on their shoulder all year long, proving that they are worthy of any opponent, any place. Will you go to Notre Dame with that same chip, or now with just the sheer confidence of, hey, we're supposed to be here, we're supposed to be playing in this game?
Yeah, we know we're supposed to be here. We know we belong, but we're always gonna have that chip. We remember what everyone was saying about us before the season. Remember what everyone was saying during the season. And remember what everyone's saying now. But we're all we need. We're gonna go down there, just focus on us, and try to handle business.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Elijah.
Thank y'all.